Anthony Slater back with Erik Horne, continuing our Thunder Player Today series. Nazr Mohammed, a guy that, back in 2012, he was like, a nice little backup centerpiece for this team. 3-4 years later, the Thunder signed him just kind of right before the buyout deadline, and add him on a vet minimum deal. Really, in a sense, to be an assistant coach, which I think he does that part of his job well, mentorship. But he was never kind of meant to play on this team.
Yeah, we were sitting around waiting for the Thunder maybe to get caught up with maybe in a Joe Johnson kind of thing.
Joe Johnson sweepstakes, I remember that.
Everybody's thinking like, okay, we need this 3-and-D wing. We need somebody who can provide something because we need some more length on the perimeter. But in comes Nazr Mohammed to save the day. But Nazr Mohammed was a critical piece in terms of being that locker room presence that you talk about.
Yeah, it sounds like he's probably heading towards retirement. It sounds like he was thinking he was already retired when Sam Presti kind of called him up. But he's been good for Kevin Durant. I know at times they had him come in this season and work with Dakari Johnson. I think he'll still maybe linger around this organization at times. It sounds like he doesn't want to be an assistant coach, although I think the Thunder would gladly kind of add him to the back end of that staff. He's talked about wanting to be a general manager into the future. Don't expect him to be on the roster next season, but a chance we see him around.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy who just adds just a mature presence to that locker room, and he came at a time when the Thunder was really struggling out of the All-Star break. So it's something that they needed. It's something that they needed, particularly with Maurice Cheeks when he was away from the team, when Monty Williams was away from the team and still is and still won't be back next season. So I guess it was a win for the Thunder all around.
Yep. Follow all of our coverage on Nazr Mohammed and the rest of the Thunder players in the Oklahoman.